his mother pushed this little bird out of the nest. But the child sat on one side and opened his mouth. He thought his mother would feed him like every time. But this time, his mother did not feed him. Instead, she put the food on the shore of the sea and told him to come and take the food himself. The little bird did not object, because he was also very excited to see the outside world. But as soon as he stepped out of the nest, he fell down. But he got up and ran towards the sea with his head in the sand. And when he reached his mother, he opened his mouth again. But his mother ate the food herself and told him that now you have to find food yourself. Then his eyes fell on the bubbles made on the ground, and he immediately starts playing with them. While playing, he picked up a seed. But before he could be happy, all the birds started running towards the sea. His mother also indicated that come back quickly. But after a few steps, the bubbles distracted him again, and he stopped there. Then a big wave came from behind and he got wet, due to which he became a scared wet rat. Now he went back to the nest again, and like before, he opened his mouth and started asking for food. His mother understood that now he would have to show strength. That's why she ignored the little bird. The little bird, who was afraid of the waves, was also hungry. That's why he slowly gathered his courage and went in search of food. He hid behind a rock and kept looking. And as soon as he saw a seed, he ran towards it. But as soon as he picked up his head, he saw the wave coming again. He ran back in fear. But this time, there was no power in the wave. The wave covered him in leaves, and 2 crickets started pushing him out. The little bird lay on the ground and started looking at him. Then a small cricket threw sand on his face. The bird also threw sand in response. But in return, the cricket bit him and went to look for food by the sea. The little bird kept looking at him. But when he saw that the waves had covered the crickets, he ran to save them in fear. But the crickets slowly came out. He picked himself up and started looking for food again. Suddenly, a cricket hid in the sand. When the bird looked up, he saw a big wave coming. Now there was no time to run. The little bird also hid himself in the sand like a cricket. But then the cricket came out and tapped on his beak and told him to open his eyes. The bird opened his eyes and saw that the bubbles were actually coming from the seeds. The wave came again, and he got wet. But this time, he did not get scared. In fact, he got even more excited. Now he went to the bubbles and started looking for seeds, and he also got a big seed. And after this day, he started looking for seeds faster than the big birds, and sometimes he would dig a seed bigger than his body. And in this way, the little bird learned to live.